Welcome back. Now, before we get started here, I want to share with you there's many Facebook chatbot solutions. I've tried them all, I've tested them all, I've taught them all. But I seem to keep going back to my favorite, which is ChatFuel. ChatFuel has a great interface. Hey, ManyChat does too, but we're just going to pick one topic to work with. So chatfuel.com, just how it sounds, I'll have the link in the bottom of this video. And you can set up a free account. Doesn't cost you anything. Now, once you surpass X amount of viewers in your chatbot, then the base price for that is $15. Now, for those of you who say, well, that sounds like a lot of money. Hey, if you're going to be in business, you have to basically invest into your business. Now, keep in mind that none of us have brick and mortar these days. So think about the rent that you would spend and the rent you're saving by not having a brick and mortar store. So if you have to spend a little money on advertising and tools and software to basically benefit you in the long run, it totally makes sense. Don't go cheap on me. Okay? So $15 a month for something that has the opportunity to make you money is a smart move. So let's get started by setting up a chatbot in ChatFuel the right way. Now, before we go further, I just want to share with you my whole battle cry with teaching software. And keep in mind, I'm totally self-taught. I didn't touch my first computer till I was 28 years old in 1987. In fact, I started February of 1987. And by the end of the year, by actually September of that year, I started teaching marketable skills. So watch this. This is how you go about setting up a ChatFuel chatbot for Facebook marketing. Now, your interface might look slightly different. What I did here is I created a series of blank bots. So as we progress with the course, I just want to share with you different options you can use. You add a blank bot by clicking right here. Now, if you click here, you're going to basically choose a template. Now, as wonderful as that sounds, I want you to walk before you can run. Meaning, I don't want to confuse you. I want to start with a blank slate, educate you to what's involved here, and take it one step at a time. Now, once you get familiar and understand how ChatFuel works, then you can experiment with different templates, and I'll have subsequent videos that basically go through some very popular templates like scheduling and e-commerce and everything else. I'm here to help you every step of the way. Now, before we go further, I just want to share with you too, I had a training facility here in New York City from 90 to about 2002, right after 9/11 here in the city. The whole corporate training market dropped. So it's interesting, adult education is an interesting thing that I had plenty of students in their 30s, 40s, 50s, and they would always say, I said, why don't you ask me? Why don't you reach out to me or my staff? Oh, we didn't want to bother you. Oh, no, I want you to bother me. Now, watch my videos, take notes, interact with me in my chatbot. But if you get stuck, don't waste half the day or a whole day trying to muddle through it. I want you to be proactive about this. But you're going to get more out of my training if you basically try this on your own yourself. And if you get stuck, reach out to me. I'm here to help you every step of the way. For selfish reasons, by the way. Really, Robert, you're selfish? Absolutely, I'm selfish. Because if you're successful, I am successful. If you're making money with my training and teaching and step by step, then you're going to share that with somebody else. It's just good business 101. So watch this. So the first thing we need to do, this is a blank bot. So let's connect to one of our Facebook pages. Now, call me stupid, but I have many Facebook pages because I have different niches for what I do. So I'm going to scroll through here and connect this to my Facebook page. And the Facebook page that I'm going to connect to, and this is a Facebook business page, I'm going to connect to chatbot marketing. It makes sense to me, and I connect. So this is the default interface. What we may want to do is go back out into our chatbot and actually name this chatbot to reflect our Facebook page. Because right now it just says bot 8. So if I come over here, I'm going to click rename and then just call that what it is, which is chatbot marketing, or anything that makes sense to you. Now, sometimes, not all the times, spelling does help. So I click into here and I go back to the chatbot. Now at this point, I want you to start thinking the way the software thinks. This is a very important part of my learning and engagement with you. So think about this. Software is nothing but a language. If I was going to teach you French, I need to teach you the nouns, the verbs, the syntax to construct a proper sentence in order to basically create a paragraph so you can write an entire page. So it's the same thing with software. So that you'll never hear me say, okay, we go into the file menu, we go into the view menu. I want you to think about what you're doing, and that type of thinking process will help you every step of the way. So take a look at this simple interface. Your choices are always to the left. Any type of Windows, Macintosh pull-down menu-based software is simply based on choices. Based on these choices, what do you want to do? Now you'll notice I have something called welcome message and default message. This is the welcome message that will greet the person when they click from your page to go into the chatbot. So let me pull up my Facebook page for 1 second. So inside my Facebook page here, if somebody was to click on here, now keep in mind that this user experience is different because I'm logged in as my own page owner on Facebook. So I'm going to click test button. And then I can basically type it there. Right now, this is the welcome message. It's going to come up by default. Now, what I might suggest you do if you're going to test this from scratch is delete that conversation. What that will do for you is basically absolutely positively start from scratch. Now, if you're not set up for a send message, you would go into edit button from your Facebook page and you would click send message. Okay, under contact you, what you want to do from here is click send message and okay. Now, I'm going to be going through step by step on all the ins and outs of creating a fluid, interactive base with your fan base on Facebook. Now, keep in mind, though, in subsequent videos, I'm going to share with you how to, of course, do a chatbot marketing from your own website as well. But the foundation here is going to be used through Facebook and Facebook's terms of service and rules and regulations, et cetera, which are geared towards a very important thing. Both Facebook, Google, any online company supports what I'm about to share with you. User experience. They want a positive user experience. You want to create the same thing with your chatbot. You want a positive user experience. You don't want them to feel like they're being spammed or scammed or anything else. So I'm going to take you through the steps of how I set up my chatbots the right way to engage people and inform them with value. Don't get them in the habit of thinking they're being sold something. Again, hey, we all want to make money, but let's do it the right way. For those of you that never heard of me before or watched any of my videos, I gave a lecture in Phuket, Thailand about 4 summers ago inside of 2,800 marketers. And the first thing that I said when I took the stage, I had about a 45-minute talk, is I said, stop selling. Yes, you don't want to sell. You want to engage people with value. That's Business 101 to marketing online success. So let's click on test button again. This is going to pop up. Now, again, if this is the first interaction, you're going to have something called Get Started. And you're going to have rules and regulations down here that it's going to tell you that you're about to enter a chatbot. So I click Get Started. Now, that Get Started is going to initiate your welcome message. So this welcome message that you're viewing right now is the same welcome message that you're going to see in your dashboard. So let's reset the clock. I'm going to come down here and delete the conversation and hit delete. So if I click back into Chat Fuel, let's start out the right way. So my interpretation of setting out the right way is we're going to actually delete these what's called blocks. Blocks are how you interact with Chatbot using Chat Fuel in Facebook. Again, this is my welcome message. This is my default message. So this is the message that would appear if somebody types in help or getting started or whatever you want to type in. That is known as artificial intelligence. We'll talk about that in a subsequent video. But what I want to share with you, I want to keep my videos short and sweet and to the point, between 5 and 10 minutes at the most, and name them properly for your benefit. So I'm here to help you every step of the way. But remember, nothing happens when you choose to do nothing. So let's start building out our chatbot in our next video.